Wow. Oh, what a great introduction. Hey, folks, ring the bell, subscribe, tell all your friends. What else do I got to do? I should have like a list. I should have a post-it note on there to tell people what to do. But seriously, there's like 1,305 of you now. We appreciate you following along, especially the 280 or 50 or 60 that tend to actually watch. But so hey, today I've got another quote. I'm going to pull another quote up for you. Not too long ago. Well, actually, now that we're like 13 shows in here. So a few months ago, I shared a couple of things from the book Art and Fear, and got some nice comments back that people love that book as well. But here's one, we see we can't do a session of recording without talking about the rules, Cole. So this is from Art and Fear, the book. We do not long remember those artists who followed the rules more diligently than anyone else. We remember those who made the art from which the rules inevitably follow. That makes way more sense to me, and it's just to this day, Cole, it just baffles me. I'll still hear, well, you got to learn the rules so that you know how to break them. Got to learn the rules before you. There's another one, and I can't think of it off the top of my head. But no, yeah, they're rules, but they're guidelines. And I tend to fall out on that when I'm speaking to clubs that, yeah, let's consider them guidelines. But I also love, I've stolen it from you. I mean, I do not go out with the rules in mind as I'm looking through the viewfinder and say, boy, I better frame this up with the rule of thirds, which I know you don't even know what it is, or I better have my horizon there and not there, and I can't have this here, and I've got to, I'm not thinking about any of that. I compose my frame in a way that feels right, period, to me. And if that happens to fall within the rules, oh well.
Um, Lots of thoughts.
Oh boy.
I always think of the rules. First of all, if you're on the left end of the continuum, a photographer, rules make sense. If you're a holiday photographer, if you're the family photographer, if you're a vacation photographer, those rules can generally make your images more pleasing.
Good point.
But if you are trying to be creative and uniquely you, then doing what others have done through these rules
Yeah.
is the opposite of being creative. I always think of rules have been distilled. They've taken all the great images that have ever been created and they put them in this big pot and they're boiling them and stirring them. And then you see this still with the little coil thing and it's distilling all of these great images. And then out at the end is this little drip, drip, drip into the beaker. And this is the distilled rules of all of the great images.
Yeah.
And I have found that I've evaluated 5,000 of the world's greatest images, and most of them do this, 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 and this. And so the thinking goes, if you do this, 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 and this, you will create the 5,001st
Yeah.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't work that way. Those people made masterpieces because they weren't following rules.
That's right. Yeah, matter of fact, I think you have said, and maybe I've said it too, that rules are going to get in the way of creativity, actually.
The rules will create an image that looks just like everyone else's who are following the same rules. It'll be nothing unique. It'll have broad appeal and it'll probably produce more likes. But will you be happy with it?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
the question.
But anyways, I just felt like it would be good to have another rule discussion because I know people love our discussions about rules. So not only did we discuss them, we gave them a quote. So Barry, I hope you're happy.